We flew in back to Colorado to look at another Porsche. Today we're looking at a 1985 Porsche 911 with a wide body conversion. This car here was purchased by the guy about 6 years ago. He bought it with the intentions of restoring it with a few of his sons, and that's what they proceeded on doing. It's finished in its original Prussian Blue. According to him, he bought it from the original owner, that it's always had this wide body conversion. It's not an M491 and it's not a turbo, but I think maybe it's something the dealer installed after it was purchased. In the 6 years that he owned it, he had to paint the car, and he took it down to metal and got it painted back to its Prussian Blue. After that, they replaced all the seals, so the paint job was proper and it looks very nice. There's no overspray and all the seals look brand new. He put wider tires, got the Targa top refinished, and even did the interior. So the car looked really nice. Him and his boys were very sad to sell the car, but they wanted to take that money and move it on to a new project that they could enjoy together. So we got the man paid the way he wanted, and now it's time to get this car back to Monterey.
There she is. So it's a 1985 Porsche 911.
Cool.
It's got the wide body kit on it that we completely redid from the ground up, from the body. Bought it about 6 years ago and took off all the molding, the rubbers, the gaskets, stripped it down to the bare metal. New rubbers, new gaskets throughout the whole thing. Painted it the original paint color, the Prussian metallic blue. Redid the top, redid the headlights. This is one of the traits when we got it down to the bare metal, that most of the kits actually have a weld, TIG welds that they're, sanded into the actual body. These are actual units that the front and the rear there's no welds on them, and they are the whole rear unit itself. So that's weird. We thought it was an M491. We did a lot of research. That's what the original owner told us as well. However, the car doesn't have the thicker lower A-arms or the 930 brakes. So we're still a little confused, but it is...
What's up, guys? This here is our 1985 Porsche 911 with a wide body conversion. I personally love these cars. I mean, you get to enjoy a turbo-looking 3.2 liter for half the price of a turbo or an M491. This is the original color. I have the original color's name on the car decks, and I'll put it in the certificate of authenticity. We do have the certificate of authenticity for this car. It's in beautiful shape. It runs really well. The body's real nice and straight. All the doors open and close well, and the gaps are in good shape. So whoever did the conversion did a very good job. I love the way it sits. We're gonna be showing you every inch of this car here in this video, so make sure to watch it to its entirety. The Targa top fits really nicely. It's in good shape. I believe all the seals have been replaced. The seals here, there, the window seals. When they painted it, they took all of that stuff off and gave it a really good paint job and replaced all the seals. So it all looks really nice. And the paint job doesn't look like a cheap one. It looks like they took everything out during it. I love the way this blue looks in the sun. It's got a nice hint of purple and a metallic to it. The Targa top, great shape, and again, all of these seals are nice, no overspray. Looks like they were all off during the paint job, and more than likely replaced. All right, now let's take all this out and show you guys underneath it. So I haven't seen any notable rust or anything, and this nose area is very clean, no sign of accidents. We'll be showing you guys underneath it too, but it's very clean underneath this battery. It's very nice. The color's called Prussian Blue. It's right here. It's Prussian Blue metallic. That's why it's a hint of purple in the sun. I like that color. All right, let's fire up this motor. So motor always fires right up, 87,000 miles. To my knowledge, the gauges all seem to be operating. The windows operate. The Targa top's in good shape. The lights are functioning. It doesn't smoke excessively, even when it's cold. So this car runs and drives very well. The car goes straight down the road, doesn't vibrate, it doesn't shake. The 915 transmission shifts very well through all the gears. You can downshift into second perfectly fine. Our gauges, they seem to be operating. Odometer gauge is going up. Oil pressure is good. The temperature is good and the fuel gauge works. There's no shaking in the steering. I love the 3.2 liter. Alright guys, let's go through the floors. This thing has always been in the garage, so no rust. Tires are in great shape. You can see the wheel wells. Everything fits real nice. All right, let's go through the floors. So just like, you know, many Porsches, it drips a little bit of oil, and I'll tell you guys where it's dripping from right now. It's not every time you park it, it's more, you know, you let it sit for some time and then it'll drip a little bit. It seems like it's coming from the oil cooler right over there because it drips down right there to the exhaust. But besides that, everything else seems fine. I don't think it's something that, you know, someone should do immediately. They all kind of have little leaks here and there, and people live with them. It's not like it's just dropping all the oil out or anything. The rear tires are in good shape. Now, the unique thing about this car, like I told you guys, these rear fenders, you know, there's no cut there. It looks like at some point they replaced the whole panel. And according to the owner, it was the dealer who did it when the car was purchased new. This all fits nicely. No rust. All right, here's the Porsche certificate of authenticity. So you guys can see Prussian Blue, some of the options, and a letter from Porsche.